start. So far we have latched onto 2 blue pins, got a little conveyor belt action, made a stack of 2, another stack of 2, latching onto that wild card, but flipping over and boom, it's on. We also have a Neapolitan over to the right. 40 seconds, we're at 37 points so far, latching onto a few more pins, about to flip over. And it's on. You have about 5 seconds left to switch your driver. Looks like they're going for that main stick. No, they're trying to make a beam with that 2-color stack. It's almost on. 20 seconds, and it is on. It's stable. Conveyor belt is still going on, making a few more stacks. 10 seconds left, making another stack of 2. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. The current high score to beat is 125. So far we already have a stack of 2, blue dominant. We've latched onto 2 red pins, grabbing that wild card, swinging over, and one of them is on, the other one is a little unstable, fell off. That's okay, we can salvage it. 40 seconds, got a few more pins on there. 35 seconds, you have 10 seconds left to switch your driver. 30 seconds. Looks like they're going over to the corner. 25 seconds, and that 2-color stack is in. We're at 39 points so far, 15 seconds. So far we have a total of 3 2-color stacks, and we have some of our side goals knocked off. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. So far we're latched onto 4 pins, making stacks of 2. And we have 1 bi-color stack. Looks like we're latching onto a wild card. 40 seconds. You have a pin on that main standoff goal. 35 seconds. You have 10 seconds left to switch your driver. And both of those are in. We're at 22 seconds so far. Looks like they're going for that main standoff goal. And they drop that wild card. Let's see if they can get that other wild card on that main standoff goal. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Start. The current high score to beat is still 125. Looks like they're going for that main standoff goal with that blue pin that they blocked on, and they accidentally dropped that. We do have a stack of 2 over to the left, red dominant, and we also have a .35 seconds. You have 10 seconds left to switch your driver. Looks like we already have 2 pins that are in that wild card. And they have 1 stack in that wild card. 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Start. So far we're clamped onto a few pins. Looks like we're going for that main standoff goal, and we have 1 blue pin on that main standoff goal. Clamping onto that wild card. 35 seconds. You have 10 seconds left to switch your driver. Flipping around, and we have 2 of those yellow pins on that wild card. 25 seconds. Still trying to clamp onto and they have clamped onto it. Swinging around, and they got 2 more of those pins on. We're at 12 seconds left. We're at 49 points so far. Few more pins. Going for that main stand-up goal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, the high score to beat is still 125. Got a stack of 2 over there at the top, going for another stack of 2. Already clamped onto one of those wild cards. Flipping over, and we have 3 of those pins in. Good start, and we also have a red pin on that main standoff goal, trying to clip onto that wild card. You have about 7 seconds left to switch your driver. So they're going for that main standoff. And it's almost there, almost there. Going for another beam. It's a little unstable. About 10 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. So far we have one blue pin on that main standoff goal, and we have another red pin on that wild card. Current high score to beat is still 125 from finals match 1. 2 more pins on that wild card. We also have 1 stack that's in that matching goal bonus. You have about 7 seconds left to switch your driver. We also have a wild card that's on that main standoff, giving them a total of 3 stacks on that standoff. 25 seconds. We have another 2-color stack that is in that matching goal bonus. 20 seconds. We're at 116 points so far. 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. The current high score to beat is 148. Let's see if they can beat it. We've already latched onto 2. Looks like they're going to try to make that a stack of 2, and we have 2 stacks of 2. Assuming that they're going to latch onto one of those wild cards. We're at 47 seconds. Latched onto that wild card, and boom, it's in that wild card. And they got a blue pin on that standoff goal. 35 seconds. You have 10 seconds left to switch your driver. We have a total of 3 stacks on that standoff goal. 25 seconds. Made it a stack of 2 over to the right, red dominant. Grabbed another wild card. 10 seconds left, flipping over, and we have 2 stacks on it. Trying to make it a beam, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Start. So far, we're already having 2 stacks of 2, blue dominant. Looks like we're getting that blue pin on that main standoff goal. Over on the right, we have 1 stack of 2 red dominant, latching onto that wild card. Flipping over, and boom, it is in that wild card. 35 seconds. You have 10 seconds left to switch your driver. They've also latched onto another wild card, flipping over, and it's in. Another stack. They're going for that main standoff goal in the middle. They salvaged it. They only had to lose 1 pin in the process. Looks like they're making another beam. And it's in. 10 seconds left. They're making a few more stacks of 2. Looks like they're both in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. The current high score to beat is 231. Already latched onto a wild card. Making a few stacks of 2. Already have 2 stacks of 2. Already got that in a wild card. Latching onto another wild card. Got another stack of 2. Flipped over. Went for that middle standoff goal. Already on that standoff goal. Already at 105 points. 35 seconds. You have 10 seconds left to switch your driver. And we have another beam. 30 seconds. Getting a few more 2-color stacks in there. 22 seconds left. Looks like they're trying to get those both in. One of them is in, another one is not. Have 2 more over here on the right corner. 10 seconds left. And we have a total of 4 that are in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Start. The current high score to beat is 294. Let's see if we can get to 300. We already have a stack of 2. Blue dominant, another 2 stacks. Already have 1 stack, 1 pin on that main standoff goal. Got 2 stacks on that wild card. Wild card is on that main standoff. Another 2 on that wild card. 32 seconds. You have about 5 seconds left to switch your driver. And that wild card goes down. We're at 22 seconds. Just made another 2 stacks. 15 seconds left. Got some tricolor stacks. Both are in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Start. So far we already have 2 pins in that wild card. Clapped onto 2 pins. 2 more pins in that wild card. Got 2 stacks that are in that match and goal bonus. 1 yellow pin on that main standoff goal. Place that wild card on that main standoff goal. We're at 35 seconds. 10 seconds left to switch your driver. Trying to clamp onto the other wild card. Flipping over, and we got both of those stacks in as well. 22 seconds left. We're at 188 points. 15 seconds. So they're trying to make another beam. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.